Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at the Frauditor Travis Hines. Now you may know him from his channel's old name, Let's Exchange IDs with Travis Hines, or under one of his many other channel renamings, depending on what city has a court case or state against him. So we're going to see him go to the court clerk's office and try to get some subpoenas put out on a case that hasn't even been put into their computers yet. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm, and if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Yeah. Good. Okay, here we go. He's here. Okay, catch you later. Thank you, huh? Bye.
Yeah, I need some subpoenas. Can I get some subpoenas? I was arrested on Friday, so I need to start subpoenaing some information. Well, I think the target cameras, I need to subpoena those. I need to subpoena the police records for the arresting officers.
You don't need any, if you need you don't need a subpoena.
Yep.
No, hang on. You were just arrested. You haven't even been to court yet.
Well, yeah, I need to talk to the prosecutor. Where is the
Now, I have a feeling a lot of you are confused about what's going on, so allow me to elaborate. You see, on the 25th of this month, Travis was given a citation because Travis was in his car due to some poor choices I will explain further on, later on in the video. But he was at a Target parking lot after business hours. They have instructed police to make sure people are not in their parking lot after business hours. Now, when the police asked him for his ID before he left so they can write it down in their notes and the reports that they had spoken to him, he went through his typical spiel of asking for their IDs to get his. Now, as we all know, that's not how it works. When you are given a lawful order or a lawful command to present your ID to a law enforcement officer, you are to do so. Instead, he wanted to play games, where he was given a citation for prowling and loitering.
prosecutor?
Did you get a ticket?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Well, it's in my car. It's
okay, not a problem, not a problem. To get us all the records on the police department, all you do is go to the police department.
No, I don't want to do an FOIA. I'm a defendant now. I'm not gonna
open records.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm a defendant.
Okay.
So
There's nothing to subpoena. I can't.
For a trial. I have to defend myself for a trial.
The trial hasn't even been set yet.
Yeah, it's been set. It's in July. So I need to.
There's a trial in July.
Well, I mean, I have a court date. But I need all the
Shenanigans.
Na.
Shenanigans.
Na.
And we're calling shenanigans here, because the simple fact of the matter is this. Yes, he was given a date for him to appear in court to dispute his ticket. However, that's not a trial date, because this hasn't been scheduled for trial, only for him to go to plead guilty or not guilty to go to trial, or to pay his fine. So, just because he's gotten that arraignment hearing for his ticket does not mean he has the right to go in there to start saying he needs to put out petitions for
evidence before I decide whether I plead guilty or not guilty. So I need to do a discovery. It's Hines. I need to do a discovery request, but that's not with you. Well, I don't know. I need to be able to get an email for the prosecutor and the judge, and then I can submit my discovery request.
You submit the discovery request through here.
Yep. But the prosecutor needs one. The judge and the prosecutor need copies. There's, several copies. It's it's Hines, H-E-I-N-Z-E.
And you just got this ticket?
Yeah, it was on Friday night, so.
Well, Travis is actually wrong, because the ticket was issued to him close to 1 a.m., making it early Saturday morning. But not only that, yesterday was a national holiday where the courts were closed, so this wouldn't be in their systems as of yet. But not to mention, it's not even on the docket yet because he has time to pay his ticket or go to this arraignment where he can plead guilty or not guilty and set a trial date. But yet he still wants to issue out not petitions, but subpoenas to get all this information that he can just FOIA request.
It's you probably won't have it in your.
In the system.
Yeah.
Not if we got it Friday.
But
Okay, I can't fill out anything until I get the ticket.
No, you got a form, a paperwork that I can look at, the subpoena, the paperwork that I can see. I don't need to fill it out right now, but I need to see it. I need to, start the process, get familiar with this. So, who gives subpoenas?
The judge does. She signs them and we give them.
Well, I can't talk directly to the judge. That'd be ex parte.
You want to see a blank copy of a subpoena?
Well, your form, the form. I mean, not a blank. No, I want the form. Like you pre-fill out the information that I fill in. Is it on? What's that?
Nothing.
Is it on the internet by chance? Is there? You don't. Maybe you don't keep. Forms that we fill out. You expect me to just write one myself?
Basically, all you do is just fill out a blank sheet that you're requesting a copy of the report from the police department. You go to the police department, you submit that.
Okay.
That's all you do.
All right. Well, I have a copy from Kentucky. I could use the form for the subpoena that I have from Kentucky and submit that to you guys. And it's a subpoena.
This guy is fucking stupid!
This clerk has to have the patience of a saint to deal with the idiocy that is Travis here. I mean, he's told him he doesn't have the ticket in his system, so he can't get him the information he needs. Not to mention, all he has to do is go and file a FOIA request with the police department, because they would have the documents and video he may need. But yet he's not even doing that. He's telling him he wants a subpoena form so he can look at it, so he can try to make some half-ass version, I guess? Listen, if you want a subpoena to be issued, you can do it through the judge once you go to trial. But since you haven't even had your arraignment yet for this, there's no point in doing a subpoena. Do a freaking public records request like all you frauders tend to do to get the information so you can start building a case. But
it may not be the exact form you're used to seeing.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the site, what the form is or where it's from. I just need before I can do anything, I have to get a copy of the ticket.
Yeah.
I have to get it in here to start the process.
Yeah, and I need to talk to the prosecutor.
You won't see the prosecutor until that date.
Okay. So when I make my discovery request.
Hang on. This date here, on the top of your ticket.
Yeah, it's in July.
Okay, that's the day that you are assigned a court date.
Yep.
That is the date that you will talk to the prosecutor at the
All right,
time.
and it's whether I plead guilty or not guilty, right?
You can plead guilty or not guilty. Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to plead. If I go to that court date, I'm not going to plead because I don't have any evidence.
Okay.
That's just stupid!
I need to see the evidence before.
Okay, and I don't even think the police report is done yet.
Well, they got body cams. I mean, I want to get them, let them know. I want to let them know ahead of time.
That's fine. That's why you fill out your own sheet of paper. Just say that you are requesting, and that's all you have to do.
It's a discovery request. It's not an FOIA. There's a difference between a discovery request and an FOIA.
Okay.
You know that?
And then I can't even do that because I don't have any numbers that you can subpoena, any reports.
I talked to the prosecutor about this.
When did you talk to the prosecutor?
No, I need to. I need.
We'll talk in July.
All right. I don't understand why there's no contact before that.
Because perhaps the prosecutor is dealing with other cases before yours. Your case is not due to be heard for arraignment until July. At that point, you'll be asked a series of questions from the judge, more than likely the following. Do you wish to pay your ticket or take this to trial? And if you say you want to take it to trial, you'll be asked, do you wish to plead guilty, not guilty, or guilty with an explanation? At that point, if you plead not guilty, they will ask, do you want a bench trial or a jury trial? At that point, you're done. Then you can start doing the process of asking for subpoenas and petitioning the court for discovery and doing motions like that. At this point, your best bet is to do as this guy has told you and file a FOIA request at the police department for the body cam footage and the reports that are probably not even done yet because this happened on a Saturday night on a holiday weekend.
He doesn't have any reports. He has nothing.
Because, I
can't even talk to you, sir, because he doesn't even know who you are.
When he gets the reports, I want to let him know. I want to let him know that when he gets the reports, I want copies of those.
Yeah, and then you can do that too. That's not a problem.
And
what you can do in July is by that time he will have everything that he needs.
Okay.
Let me just finish. By that time he will finish. You can get the case adjourned in July so that you can look at everything completely and make a determination.
That's the thing. I'm a traveler, so I don't know how it's presented. I don't know how
This is such a crock of shit.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Travis is leaving out some crucial information to everybody. The reason why he is a traveler, the reason why he is living out of his car is a simple reason. He was caught possessing inappropriate pictures of minors. Now, he's passed the blame on to many people. He's put out a whole video on this. But the reason why he's living out of his car, traveling state to state, committing all of his shenanigans and his stupidity is because of that action. Now, I don't know the validity of his accusations, but we do know the fact that he was arrested for having them.
I would get the body cams. If he's given a CD, I'm not going to really be here because I want to be traveling.
You still do everything by Zoom.
But I'm not going to get the body cams by Zoom. Okay, there's a format. It's probably through Axon.
And they have all the forms that you'll need for open records.
Okay.
And they have the form that they give you for open records.
That's
what it is.
What I do is I'm going to go to the police station. I'm going to say the clerk of court says that I can do a discovery request through you guys.
Open records.
Nope, it's a discovery.
No discovery in municipal court.
Well, then I want to transfer it to district.
Yeah, you haven't even been to court yet.
Well, I request to. No, I can request to be transferred before the court.
OWIs.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
You have to have a hearing first before you even get transferred.
Yeah, and I want an earlier hearing date. I know you have something today, and I have the Zoom. I'm gonna log on. We
don't have any of your records. We have no record, complaints, nothing yet.
Okay.
I don't even have a ticket.
Well,
you're not on the docket.
I just want to make it known that when you get your the copies of body cams and police report.
As soon as I see the reports, as soon as I see the ticket, get it into our system. I'll be able to help you.
Yeah.
It's not like you're being defaulted or anything. You have a court date in July.
How long do you think there's a wait until you get the reports?
Well, we have court today, so hopefully today I'll be able to go over there and get it.
All right. Well, I know it's 4 o'clock, so.
I have other things that have to get done to prepare for court.
Okay, I can log on to Zoom.
And log on to Zoom if you want.
All right, and you probably approve that. Do you record the hearings?
If there's a hearing, yes.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't know the program for that I'm interested in, but you probably don't want to tell me that records in the courtroom. It's probably through Zoom.
It's through Zoom.
Okay, they do all that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is really a difficult situation for me. I normally talk to the prosecutor beforehand.
Yes, you talk to the prosecutor beforehand, but I don't have anything to give him, or I have.
No, they don't need anything.
Yes, they do. They need a copy of the police report.
I could tell them that I was arrested on Friday.
There's nothing they can do until they see all the reports.
Well, I just want.
He's right. There's nothing they can really do. Hell, you can tell them that you were jumping out of a building that exploded. You could tell them that you were fighting off a great white shark and a wolf came out of nowhere. It doesn't mean nothing. Until they have those police reports and they can go over them, they can't do anything to help you with your case. Your case is scheduled to be heard by a judge in July. I don't know exactly when in July because you haven't told us, but you're scheduled in July. That's when you more than likely talk to the prosecutor and probably end up having these charges either dropped, like most of them are doing, or just pay your fine.
I give them a message that I want.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, I request. Yeah, I'll just write a message if they're accessible. I request.
At the table.
Okay. Yep. All right. All right. Yeah, I want to. So you don't want to see my subpoenas? You think I should just send them directly to the police station?
Well, you're not doing a subpoena.
I want to subpoena the their training records and their discipline records. So.
For the last time, Travis, they are not issuing you out subpoenas. You just need to go file a FOIA request. We're going to end the video here. It continues on for a few more minutes where the clerk of courts reads the message that he can get to the proper prosecutor, who hasn't even probably been assigned to this case yet, so he can contact Travis and talk to him. At that time, Travis continues to say that he's just going to go and log into the Zoom hearings for the day and just wait there until they acknowledge him. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without you guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all of you personally from the bottom of my heart.